Greetings, adventurers. Today we're talking about the Viking shield I made. This shield is 75 centimeters in diameter and a 1/16 of an inch thick on the rim. I made this shield by cutting it out of anachronistic thin plywood, I will say. I made a cheese or milk casein glue and glued linen onto the face of the shield. After letting that dry, I painted it over with a kind of navy blue and a white, putting in an inscription from the Last Kingdom book series and show. We don't really like to talk about the show because Anywho, I made the boss by hammering it out at Boy Scout camp. Very proud of this boss. I think it really looks nice, and a little rugged too. The rim I made out of leather that I cut into strips, soaked, and then instead of stitching it through the wood like they did historically or using metal clamps, I pre-stitched the leather. Not together, not anything like that, just going through the punched holes with a running stitch and draping it over the rim of the shield and tightening all the stitches so that it'll kind of form to the shield. And because I soaked it, it was very malleable, and when it dried it shrunk and kind of formed itself to the rim of the shield. Finally, I put these nice little tacks, nail-ish kind of things into the shield, not because I think the leather's going to come off, but to look good and just a safety precaution. The handle goes almost the entire length of the shield and is hammered in with just iron nails. Because of the way I did the handle and nailed it on, it actually gives the shield a slight bend, as you can see. And I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. We look at other shields historically, the Roman tower-ish shields, kite shields, other shields like that. Even bucklers are they kind of go out, they're not perfectly flat. I think this gives it a nice shape to it. It's really nice. Great thing about the shield is it's so light. Because the shield is a 1/16 of an inch thick, it's extremely light and it's extremely maneuverable. I can move this however I want. It's super easy, super light, but it's also very sturdy. We know historically that though the shields were very sturdy, they were also about a 1/16 of an inch thin on the rim. And we also know that even though they were sturdy, after maybe 1 or 2 fights, the shield would be done for, and you'd have to get yourself or make yourself a new one. I made this shield to not only replace the shield that I had made many years ago, but also to help me in some future videos that I'm working on. I'm working on a video about the kind of arm protection that Kramer talks about on Living Anachronism. I'll link in the description about that video. It's a great video, very in detail. And also a video on my Rohan kit, my Viking kit. I'm gonna do a video on the fighting that's depicted in all kinds of media with round shields. I also am really happy that I made this shield rather than bought it, because it let me kind of fix or do better. The last shield I made was kind of poorly made. It won't last nearly as long as this one. It's already very damaged. as you can probably see. It's not perfectly circle. If you kind of turn it, you can see that. And it's not perfectly centered, but I think it looks really great, and I really like it. Thank you for watching my video, and until next time. Thank you all for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Thank you once again for watching my video, and until next time, farewell.